and welcome to another fantastic edition of GNSL. It's a Friday night, so it's the weekend, and we're inching towards the end of the month of November and inching closely towards the month of December. And Chris, unfortunately, is not on the show. As we speak, he is actually enjoying some belly dancing in the deserts of Oman.
Is he belly dancing?
Huh?
He is belly dancing.
He is enjoying his own belly dancing.
Yeah.
So he's actually off for a school trip. I mean, that's what it is, isn't it?
Then
It's a school
Eti
trip.
Christian,
Like
Eti then school trip
It's been decades since he left school, and yet he enjoys his school
Yeah,
trips.
and
Yeah.
then
In
yet,
true Josephian style.
I know.
Yes.
Time to move on from school, Chris.
so it's been, the thing is, they're celebrating, I think, was it 40 years? 45 years?
45 years. 45 years.
45 years since they left school.
Yeah.
And lo and behold, they still remember they went to school after all these years. So he's away, but Sanori is actually on the show with us, and we're going to be actually having a chat with her, and lots to look forward to as far as this week's show is concerned. As always, thanks guys for all those wonderful follows. I think last week we had a great discussion about supermarkets.
Which went like, it
Which
was a
went
hot
like
topic.
crazy. It was a really hot topic.
Yeah.
Supermarkets and the bags, the
Yes.
banning of those polythene bags, and lots of people thought that our idea of a suitcase was nice.
People
Right.
actually agree with us.
People agree with us.
Of course, people agree with you.
All of our ideas are, might become, a reality one day.
Not bad.
Everybody's like, yes, sir, let's do this.
They might steal your ideas. You better start trademarking your ideas.
Better.
Yeah.
And so thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for always being a part of the conversation. As crazy as it may be, we're just actually talking about what everybody is going through right here with so many different things. In the meantime, we've got something exciting that we actually went for last week. Sanori is on the show with us.
Yes.
Sanori actually opened her first store.
Yes. Oh my
The
God.
Isle of Rata.
Yes.
So, you know what? Why don't you give us a little brief as to how you came up with this whole idea?
So this idea was between me and my best friend. So Heshani and I both came up with Isle of Rata. It was actually Heshani. We were in the middle of COVID-19. She used to be the chairperson of the National Craft Council back when Maitripala was the president. And then I used to work for a media company. So we used to work together whenever she wanted to promote the Craft Council and their activities. So working at a media company, we used to promote them. And then obviously once she moved out, I was still working in media. And at that point, at the height of COVID-19, a lot of artisans lost their income.
Right.
Because they were very reliant on the tourist industry, right? So 2020 meant travel restrictions, no tourism coming in, no income from them, and their skill set just not being used at all. So we sat together, she reached out and she wanted to know if we want to start something together. And we thought, what can we do with their skill set, right? For example, the batik artisans doing tapestries and wall hangings and clothes for tourists, right? So we thought, why don't we take what they have and pivot it to something a little bit more functional, right? We're stuck at home, right?
Yeah.
We can't go out. So we want to look at something nice at home.
Yeah.
So why don't we make some beautiful batik cushion covers or table runners or table mats, right? It's not like we have a social life also to go out anywhere. So we have that money stuck at home as well. Might as well spend that on some homeware. So that's how Isle of Rata actually came to be. Just two friends talking and thinking, let's do this to help the artisanal community. So it started off as a passion project because we both had our day jobs and we did this on the side when we could. We started online on Instagram and Facebook. We did so well. During that time, we introduced floral batik runners, and we were one of the first people to introduce batik sarong, Christmas sarongs.
Oh,
But
lovely.
Christmas sarong. Oh, nice.
That flew off like hotcakes. We would have like a Santa sarong, snowman,
So
snowflake.
you guys having it for this year also?
Yeah, we're having it we have
So,
it every year.
Oh, we should
Hello,
Yeah.
Shaq. How about a sarang for us?
Not bad, huh?
Not bad.
Yeah,
I would like
sarongs.
a Christmas wraparound, please.
A Christmas
Yeah,
wrapper.
a Christmas-
She's got fantastic wraparounds.
Annie,
I bought
thank
one.
you.
I was so thrilled.
I know.
We should wear the sarongs. We should wear Christmas
Yes.
sarongs.
I mean, Christian would love that sarong.
Christian wouldn't get out of it.
He would not. So we had so that flew like hotcakes. So we had tourists also coming and just buying 5-6 sarongs at a time because they obviously do not have sarongs where they are from.
Yeah.
We're a tropical country. And all our Christmas outfits are like wool, like stuff that we import, right? So
Yeah.
it's not
It's not ours,
suitable
so to
for
speak.
our weather. So we thought, let's do Christmas wrong. So that's one aspect of the business, one
right.
of many things that we do.
So nice. But the thing, of course, is last week you opened your new store.
Yes.
So,
Oh my gosh.
so I mean,
It
was,
was
was like a dream come true for you?
It
Did you
was.
always wanted to open a store, or would you always want to live online?
When we started off, it was being online
Mm.
because you wanted to make it affordable for Sri Lankans, right? So, I mean, when you have a store where you have all these additional costs that come into play, and we didn't want to pass it on to our customers,
Right.
right? So, being online was easier because we didn't have those additional costs. But then, in the past few years, more customers moved away from buying online to going and physically shopping.
True.
Right, so we thought, okay, fine. We need to think about getting a store because even though we had partnered up with like retail partners like the Design Collective, we didn't have our entire collection there. We had like a curated collection over there.
Okay.
So we wanted a place where we could have our whole collection, and people kept asking us, "Where's your store? Where's your store? Where's your store?" So in the past 2 years, we've been working on getting a physical store up and ready, and this year is when we finally did it. It took blood, sweat, tears, like the whole shebang, and it's finally up
It
and
was
running.
beautiful.
It's nice.
Beautiful
It
place.
was. And let our viewers know exactly where your store is.
So it's at Horton Place, 45 upon 4B Horton Place. So this is right across the Faculty of Visual Arts. There's a small lane down there and our store's there.
Right. Okay. And the one thing I wanted to basically ask you is, of course, the three of us were actually at your store last weekend. That chair that you have.
Which
There's a chair.
yeah,
There's a chair.
a Laksha chair.
What is that?
So that is made from Laksha.
The moment I saw that, I'm saying, when is Santa coming?
yeah.
So we call it the throne
Yeah, look, clearly.
because it had brass on it as
Yeah.
well
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
backing. So that's a Laksha chair. So Laksha in English is wood lacquer,
Yeah.
right? And then so that's also another handicraft, right?
Really?
A handicraft that's not that popular.
Right.
So we have, so every month we want to exhibit a single handicraft and get exhibition pieces in. So that's an
Right,
exhibition piece.
But that's lovely. Oh.
No, that's really nice.
That was.
So that was done. That was all hand engraved. The entire chair
Really?
was hand done by our artisan,
Wow.
and each thing was hand painted, hand engraved. Everything.
Right.
The chair was handmade by our artisan as well.
Right. Now that's a set of patience I will never have.
That is, oh my gosh.
But beautiful,
The
beautifully
artisans are so skilled. They're actually artists in their own right? Because they carry Sri Lankan heritage generation after generation after generation, and they just need to be recognized. That's
And the
it.
thing is, it's very easy for that type of trade to actually go missing.
Yeah.
It is.
Because with the pace the world is actually moving, people they don't have the time.
To actually go and appreciate
Exactly,
it, right? That's true.
yeah.
So true. So a lot of our artisans' children don't go into that anymore. They go into white collar jobs. So they go into a more desk job.
Right.
For example, I have met one of our Kitul artisans recently, right? So his sons are IT engineers.
Oh,
Right?
right.
So I asked him, are you going to go into the trade like your father did? And he said, no, we're just going to go into, we're doing IT. We're going to help out with the business.
Ah, right. Okay.
But that doesn't mean they're going to
They're
be
gonna be-
full time. Yes, and a lot of handicrafts die out as well because it's generational thing. It's word of mouth. A parent teaches a child who teaches a child, and so on it goes on.
Then one point if the child
Yeah.
stops, then it just stops
Yeah.
from there.
And the only thing is that the stuff, I mean, artisan stuff that obviously can only move on if they are not in Colombo.
Yes.
Right. Once they do get to Colombo, they obviously get attracted to other ways of
Yeah,
making money,
Yeah.
other ways of fitting in, so to say, and which of course is completely different to what the generations have sort of done. It's pretty sad though, but
because
I'm
it's
glad that
beautiful.
people like the Isle of Rata is actually keeping that flying.
Thank you. So, and that's the whole thing because a lot of our artisans, they do traditional
Right.
work, right? It's traditional handicrafts. We want to give it some modern functionality. So therefore, they don't have a reason to even let go of it. And a lot of the times we want to make something that's beautiful that is functional. If it's functional and it's beautiful, you have a reason to buy it.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
That's the thing, Sanori. Unfortunately, there are so many things out there. You're like, do I really need this? Would I use it?
Yeah, yeah.
Because I mean, am I going to spend an exorbitant amount of money for it to just sit there?
Yeah.
You know, so there's so
Yeah,
many
yeah.
different things. But it's great that you guys are actually looking at more functional pieces, so to say.
And I think I also like the fact that you all have different sections. So you all have the beautiful clothes, the batiks and all of that. Then you have the jewelry pieces,
Yes.
which I was eyeing a chain. I will come back for
Come
sure.
back. Oh.
For
The
sure.
shoes, the shoes.
The shoes?
The
I
shoes,
love the
yes.
shoes.
The
So-
shoes are funky.
Yes. So, I mean, Ayan already placed a car. It wants a pair custom done for her.
All right,
let
just
you
cancel
know.
it.
No. I'm
It's
like, bring Shaq's card.
It's cancelled.
Yeah, please
No,
bring Shaq's card.
So, I mean, so that half our store is a concept store.
Mm.
So that's the fashion section is actually the concept part, and the other half is Isle of Rata. We wanted to have 100% Sri Lankan homegrown brands over there who also do handmade stuff in it. So, like, even the shoes are made out of handloom.
Right.
Yes, so they're made out of handloom by an artisan. So this brand works with artisans, handloom artisans, and they design the shoe, they make it, and they manufacture the shoe. So it's all a touch of Sri Lanka in the shoes
Which
as
is
well.
good. Good.
It's really
Everything had a
nice.
touch
It's
of Sri
really
Lanka in a
nice.
good way.
Everything did.
So congratulations, Sanori, to you and your partner.
Thank you.
Isle of Rata is basically up and running now. You can actually swing by their brand new outlet, which is at Horton Place, and go on, check it out, and some really, really nice stuff that you can actually maybe get a hold of for your house. And I don't know what we can, especially with Christmas coming out, great place for great Christmas gifts.
Yeah, and great Christmas deco as well, because we've got an amazing Christmas line too.
Oh,
All right,
already
nice.
out?
Yes,
Oh,
I mean,
nice.
it was there that day. We had
And
a
I had it,
section.
couldn't get over the wraparound.
The wraparound skirt.
Kate
Yes.
stood there. I want this.
Yes.
I want this. I want this.
Yes.
I will not leave without it. That lady's like, okay, miss, you can have it. I'm like, calm down, child.
Just there's more wraparound.
There's more. There's more. But
Don't
why you
worry, I know.
just hogging the red one? Let it go, woman.
Yes.
But it was beautiful. And on another fun note, it was. So obviously, Hey Shani is from school and from
yes.
my batch. So it was like a batch reunion also.
It was.
I heard.
Yes.
Hi. We were like, fantastic. And there was one girl, shout out to Tushni, who likes a parrot story. Parrot, no, what a pigeon,
Pigeon story, yeah.
A pigeon story. And she's like, Andy, I scroll through it once, I scroll through it twice. I keep getting pigeon memes. And she's like, all right, I'm going to send this to Andy. Oh, send another one. Another one. And it was so sweet. So thank you, Tushni, for all the love and support you give the show. So it was lovely. It was for me, it was also extra special. It was it was Hey Shani, and then of course school. So it was like all grades also at one time. I'm like, oh my god, hey, show it to me, sing it to me.
Oh, nice.
I was
The
like,
funny
so
part was, I was like, Andy, you're from their batch.
old.
I didn't say you look old. I said her lingo. is
Lingo,
Bertha
yeah,
auntie lingo.
yeah.
So I thought you were old.
Yeah, but the gist of it is, oh, put a marky, Andy. I was like, oh, how dare you?
Talk like a young person, will you?
Sus. I learned that today.
Listen,
Sus.
I have an 18-year-old intern. I learned lots of things
Oh,
from her.
really? I
Yeah.
learned sus today.
Sus.
I used it on a text message to my partner.
Right.
This is him. I think you're missing the rest of the words in that.
But sus is normal, like suspicious.
No, so he was obviously probably at a meeting or something,
Right.
and I knew he was at a meeting.
Did you say you are sus?
No.
Was it? You are sus.
No, he sent me.
You are suspect.
He sent me a picture of where he was, right?
Yeah.
For something to show me that. I'm like, totally, totes.
Yes.
Thought I'll go real Gen Z. Totes,
Totes
sus.
millennial though.
I mean, Hari, come on, so I use a
This is what
little
I
bit.
said.
Come on,
She's
I
not
use
a
a little
millennial.
50-50, yeah? Totes, sus. He's like, you are missing a lot of words. Letters are missing in this sentence. Andy would like to rephrase it. And I'm like, no, that's how I speak now.
You know, so I learned this new word called chopped.
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 As if we don't like you, you're chopped away from the relationship.
No.
Oh,
It's
God.
like you're chopped or he's chopped.
He's awesome.
He's good.
He's
No.
awesome.
He's
No.
sexy.
No.
He's...
The complete opposite of
Chopped?
that.
Oh, really? He's ugly.
He's ugly.
Oh, he's ugly.
It's
Oh.
ugly. Chopped means ugly.
Oh my God, that's a very bad thing. No, you're
Yeah.
chopped.
Yeah.
You're
exactly.
ugly.
So my intern's complaining that now I get her to do some reels. No, she's like, oh yeah, my friends, they make memes of me, and I look so chopped in it. I'm like, chopped? What do you mean chopped in it?
Are you?
It's ugly. It's less words also.
Yeah. So I mean,
Yeah.
that's a whole. So I have a few friends who are also Gen Z.
Yeah.
So funny thing, Emma.
It is.
And half
Like you
the time
learn
I'm
new
like,
things.
should I be googling this word? Because apparently it doesn't come out also when you Google it. It
Yeah, but
comes
the
in
thing is,
there.
but the thing is this, when obviously I've got kids who are obviously in the
yes.
Gen Z era, just if you happen to use those words in front of them, it's utter embarrassment.
Oh, really?
Because it's like you can't. You can't.
You can't be using
This is you can't. Right?
Yeah.
It's like, especially my daughter. She's
Uh-uh.
like, what are you saying? I said, no, I'm saying exactly what you're saying. I can say it.
You can't.
You can't say it.
What the hell, man? I'm the same
Yeah,
thing, right?
yeah.
No, please don't embarrass me. Please don't embarrass
It's
me.
like when we were,
gosh.
like, I was in my wee days, it's like, duh. My God, my mother used to be like, like that bull seen a red flag. When I said duh, what
do
does
you
that
mean?
mean? Like, duh, what does duh mean?
Yeah.
So, exact same moment. And I'm like sussing here. And people are like, what? What are you saying? And I'm like, duh. And it's so unfair, ma. And she's like, what?
So when my intern wants to leave, she goes like, so shall I dip now? I'm like, what do you mean dip? Like, what are you dipping? Like,
Is there a dip here?
Yes,
What are the
where's the
biscuits?
food?
Yeah, where's-
Yeah.
Can I dip it? Can I depart?
Can I depart? So I
Oh.
Can I leave? Can I dip? And then the
Now-
other day I was like, I want you here this time.
Okay.
Okay. And then she sends me a message. She's like, okay, I'm going to do this and then I'll pull up for the meeting at this time. I'm like, pull up
Pull
for
up?
the
As
meeting?
in, like, like in a
Yeah.
convertible. Like, like,
what is this?
Nelly. She thought she's Nelly.
Pull up the
Yeah.
bumper.
And
thought she's Nelly.
what annoys me the most is when she DMs me. It's only me, okay? And she's like, guys. I'm like, who's guys?
Who else is
One
in
guy.
this chat?
I said, it's just me. She's like, guys, I'm on my way. I'm like, who else? Like, it's singular. Why don't you say, hi, I'm on my way?
No, now Venuka is like, God, these aunties
Oh my
really don't know what they're
God.
talking about.
Venuka, do you use this?
Yes, she
I'm
does.
sure, yeah,
Of
yeah,
course.
Yeah.
I think we should seriously consider actually having a total Gen Z show.
So then we will leave that
Yeah,
show.
we can
because
leave that
abhi-
show.
abhi
A
meera nahi-
total Gen Z
Yeah.
show.
Venuka, get another two friends.
Yeah, where
Yeah.
they can actually
You put
sit-
your intern.
Yeah.
You put Venuki
Yeah.
and Mammo.
Yeah.
You'll put your partner.
He'll be like,
Him trying to interpret what they're
what do you
saying.
say? Speak English, right?
I'll pull up to this.
I'll pull
I'm
up.
dipping.
Actually, when you said pull up, I thought like a Nelly buggy in that convertible, the little bling and all, they're pulling up to
Exactly. Dude, and then there's this other word they use, calm.
Calm.
It's calm.
I say it's all good.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's
It's
okay.
calm.
So she'll be like something, yeah, it's calm. It's calm. For anything that needs the phrase, okay, calm. If I say, can you do this? Calm.
Calm. No, it's not
Is that
okay.
yes, no? What?
No, she's calm.
It's calm.
So she's calm.
Yeah.
You're not.
I know. I'm
So-
like, she's like, oh, I don't like this, but it's calm. I'm like, what do you mean? Why don't we use English?
Yeah, what is this? The calm in my dictionary means everything is like the calm, the serene.
Can you just imagine, just fast forward 10 years from now?
I
Oh,
know.
what they're gonna do.
Right?
Yeah.
And they obviously sitting in positions in different corporates. Imagine how that entire culture is going to be like.
It's calm.
And the conversation. Imagine a board meeting.
Yeah.
Yes.
Board meeting is like.
This project is calm. It's all right. It's a little sus, but
Yeah.
it's also calm.
These numbers look very sus.
Yeah, so
Numbers are chopped.
Chop-
This
chopped.
project is rejected because it's chopped.
Chopped.
Yes.
and how the meeting minutes chopped, calm,
Yeah.
pulled in, what?
Yeah.
Dipped.
So and so, Mr. Shaq pulled in at this time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Anyway, all right, so we got lots to do on the show, ladies and gentlemen. Sanori is actually sitting in for Chris, and it's time for us to move into our first segment of the show. It's Lanka Last week, where we actually touch on so many different fantastic stories that our wonderful country keeps giving. It is a country that keeps on giving
Yes.
stuff that we can talk about. And unfortunately, we need to curb it to just about 7 to 8 stories, but sometimes I find it so difficult. And like after I actually send these stories in, I said, damn, we should have used this one.
Yeah.
Bloody hell, this one also came in. I mean, these are stories that, don't make headlines in any other country. Right? That's
Except for us.
Except for us. So time for us to get into those stories right now. This is Lanka Last Week. Let's go for it. Okay, our first story on the show today. Commuters can now pay bus fares using credit and debit cards. Okay.
Sure. 10
Uh,
points.
Good deal, this is. A good deal. One thing for sure is, of course, you won't get the conductor saying, Marune.
Yes.
Marune. Maruti no. Matta. Rupiah siyak dena marune.
Now the thing.
Yes.
Sorry, make a decline. Sir. තව කාඩ් එකක් තියෙනවා. තව කාඩ් එකක්
තව
දෙනවා.
කාඩ්
මම
එකක්.
සල්ලි දෙන්න ද රුපියල් 100ක් ගත්තා. That's a new
Oh,
conversation.
what if they put an extra zero at the end of it?
What?
At the bus fare, if they put an
yeah.
extra zero.
රුපියල් 100ද 1000ක්.
දහයක්.
ඊට පස්සේ පොඩ්ඩක් ඉන්න සමහර රිවර්ස් කරලා දෙන්න. Good initiative.
Yeah.
I strongly
මේ
think.
වාගේ account number එක
අර මම transfer කළා.
100 transfer කරන්න. බස් ෆෙයාර් එක transfer කරන්න.
I mean, there will be no loopholes in this initiative. Kudos.
No, but the thing is this, it's time. I mean, I'm happy that we are slowly moving
Yeah,
into
Yes.
places where the rest of the world have been there since the Stone Age. Okay,
Yeah.
But we're getting there.
we're
slow,
getting
slow.
there. We're getting there, and also the fact that most of the countries around the world, yeah, especially if you're using public transport system, it's just tap and go.
Yeah, but see, they have prepaid transport cards in most countries, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
Which is
yes.
easier because you know this specific amount is for transport.
Right.
Yeah.
You have prepaid charges already in the bus or train
That's right.
system.
Yeah.
So when you tap it, when you get off and you tap again, they deduct the exact amount. With credit cards and debit cards, there's always a risk of like a wrong charge or not having.
Yeah.
So that's always there, and like sometimes you have the risk of like how they say your details can be stolen from a credit card machine or stuff like that. You have all those risks that go into it, along with the plus points that it's convenient, it's paperless, you don't need to be carrying cash all the time. So there are your pluses and your minuses over there.
Yeah, but the thing is also something else that I actually found out today is that Google Pay is in town.
Is it?
That's right. Google Pay is in town.
did not know
Commercial bank has actually initiated the whole
Okay.
Google Pay system, which is great.
Very
right?
good.
Which, of course, we really need to get out of this cashless
Yeah.
society,
Yeah.
right? Rest of the world, most of the Europe, actually people do not carry money with them.
So when I went to India earlier this year,
Oh, India have really sort of accepted it.
like I was taking a cab and they asked, "Do you want to pay through QR code?" I was like, "What do you mean QR code? How do I do this?
What
Please
happened there?
explain what I need to do over here,
Yeah.
right?"
Oh,
I
really?
felt
QR
so
code?
technologically unadvanced at that point.
No, because
Yes.
QR code,
yes,
huh?
Yes,
even a
Wow.
vegetable seller
What?
in vegetable seller in India will have his QR code outside the shop,
Yeah.
and all you need to do is just scan it.
Like a pole man?
Yes.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Clearly, we are way
And
behind.
I mean, I've seen and I've heard about people who are selling tambili kurumba
Huh.
on the side of the road.
Also with that.
Basically, there are two little stands of his. One, of course, is the money, how much it costs. One is a QR code.
Mm.
That's it.
So you actually cashless society
It's
there.
cash. I mean, they are
Wow.
honestly cashless, and it's really, really good.
But see, it's also convenient, right?
Oh yeah.
Because see, I'm going to tell you a practical issue that I face. I have multiple handbags. I have one wallet.
Okay.
Right? Sometimes if I take
Yeah,
a
yeah.
handbag out tonight, the next day I forget to take the wallet
Wallet,
from this handbag and put in that handbag. Many a time I've gone and I'm like, oh no, I don't have my wallet. Right? So in those instances, because most countries QR is just scanning from your phone,
That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Yeah.
or you even have tap and go on your phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you never forget your phone at
Ever.
all.
Ever. Yeah.
Right? So practically, you won't have any issues with paying through your phone.
No, I mean, it's been happening for such a long time. My son, who is in Oslo, he when he comes down and when he basically has to use money, it's like Goliath magic. No,
Like he has to count.
what is?
What? Oh gosh.
I have to do maths now.
What
How
is
much should
this?
I get back?
No, because they just
Yeah,
don't.
yeah, yeah.
They just pick up the phone.
Yeah.
Everything is tap and go.
Yeah.
Everything is tap and go. Even supermarkets, bus, the public
sense.
service,
Makes
everything is tap and go. It's all on the phone. It's all on the phone.
But you know, there are some establishments in Colombo that do have tap and go.
Where are they? They should make more.
I found that out because I went to a coffee shop in Colombo 7,
What's the coffee
And-
shop?
Kirikopi.
Say it.
Yes. Kirikopi. I went to Kirikopi. I was like,
Okay.
are we endorsing them? Are we allowed to say brand
We
names?
can
Ah,
say
no, we
any-
are dropping names.
Yes.
We are a show like that.
Okay.
We dropped
great.
names.
Yeah, we will tag them also.
Yeah,
on this.
actually,
My
tag them
media
also.
training is like, oh my gosh, we can
Yeah,
say
yeah,
brand
yeah, I
names.
know.
yeah.
Yeah.
She
Like-
just swallowed the name.
yeah, I'm like, yeah.
We
So-
can speak about anybody under the sun.
So I went with my brother-in-law to Kirikopi once, and then he took out his phone. He lives in Dubai, right? So Dubai, they just tap
Yeah,
and
ta-
go
yeah,
all the
yeah,
time now.
yeah.
So he took out his phone to pay, and I'm like, oh no, they don't have that. Do you have your card? And then the lady behind the counter just gave this thing, and he tapped and went, and I was like, oh,
Oh,
Brilliant.
sweet.
we have that here.
Probably only a few
Wow.
places. I have not.
Yes.
I'm not.
No,
known.
they
So
should.
I know they have that.
No, they
I do
should-
not know who else has
They
that.
should implement it. They should implement. I mean,
That's a good
now,
one.
now, if you realize most of the credit cards is tap and go on the POS
Yeah,
machines, right?
yeah.
Now it's also nice because some of them actually just show you the machine.
Yes.
Some
They
of
don't
them
even-
actually
yeah.
take the card.
They don't even
So
take the card.
Some
Most of them don't.
most of them don't know. Some of them will show the machine, so it's really tap and go. And if you have not done it, you can tap it in your wallet. It'll still work.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll still
Right.
work.
Okay.
Now, at the same time, you can actually feed the card into your phone, and you can tap it on the phone also at the same time
On your
Right,
wallet.
okay.
on your
Yeah.
wallet. So there are so many ways of doing it, but I'm so happy that slowly we are beginning to see that there is a world outside Sri Lanka,
Yeah.
True.
right?
And given how much tourism we have as a country, and a lot of people are used to digital payments and QR and tap and go and
Yeah,
whatnot. So
That's
this is
normal
just
for
making
them,
it
no?
easy
No,
for them.
It
yeah.
is. It's very.
Just
It's,
but please, Mr. Conductor, රුපියල් 100 නම් 100 12000ක් නෙවෙයි 1000ක් නෙවෙයි please
දායයක් නම්
try to
කවන්නේ.
reverse it afterwards. You will stop the bus and do the reversal.
but
I
it is-
assure
think
you.
it's still tap and go, no? Even if
Is
you have a POS machine.
Yeah, but it's based on how much they enter. So
That's also.
You
that's
enter
it.
now?
That's why if you have a prepaid card, it's secure for
Yeah, yeah.
everyone.
So Hadisya meets us. One man
Yes.
is, pushing him from one side. One woman
Yes.
is hitting him with a bag from the other. He is trying to
Yes.
press 100, becomes 1000.
Yeah.
We
And
swipe.
Now, let's say, like Shaq said, even if it's in your wallet, you can still tap and go. Imagine he's taking the card there.
Yeah,
it
yeah.
passes by my bag. My credit card gets tapped. That credit
card
card gets tapped. That credit card.
Nick,
Oh
Nick,
my
Nick.
God! Yes, we are all
Sorry.
losing money.
Yeah, so basically, please look at the number and tap before you tap the people
Yeah.
who are going to be in buses doing this thing.
Yes.
Because reversal is going to be very painful.
Yeah, it is.
How do you reverse? You just click reverse.
No, take it from a banker. You have to reverse
Oh.
it and you don't have to wait for that piece to come out again. Then you have to wait to see if the debit has
Yeah,
gone
they
back.
don't give the bus ticket. What will they give that piece to you?
Piece, no?
They might not
By
even
the
give
time-
that.
by the
Cost-
time all
Cost
that
it.
happens-
Yeah, that piece won't come.
No.
Yeah, by the time all that happens, you got your destination.
නෑ එතර බැනුම් අර අපේ ටිකට ගන්න කොන
No, if they don't take my ticket, I'm like, come on. No
ඔයා ටැප්
problem.
කරන්න පස්සේ
Next one. What do we have? No more scribbles. Sri Lankan doctors told to fix their handwriting.
It's a bit of a sad piece of news
No,
though, honestly.
okay, This
But isn't this a global epidemic?
Yeah, this actually, you see, it's like we spoke about this.
Yes.
We actually spoke about this story because this was implemented in India.
Mm-hmm.
The Supreme Court in India had passed a resolution stating the fact that lawyers have to go back to school. I'm sorry,
Doctors.
doctors have to go back to school in order to learn how to write.
Right, yeah.
True story. True story. Just last week, right? Went to the doctors, right? Got a prescription, sorted out, went to the pharmacy. I kid you not. The pharmacist was just looking at the prescription for about 3 minutes.
Trying
Yeah.
to figure it
For
out.
about 3 minutes. And then I said, hey, මොකද ප්‍රශ්නේ? Sir, make it What the hell, man?
So is this why they take such a long time to give us some medicine?
No, because
Or
look,
maybe like සර්ට ලෙඩේ කියන්නේ එතකොට මම පුළුවන් විදිහට මං දෙන්න because this I can't read you want gastritis හරි Gaviscon දෙකයි and he will give whatever he wants to
No, but you know, this happened to me as well. I went to the doctor about 2 months ago. She read the prescription and then after like 10-15 minutes, they call me to the counter. They're like, Miss, sure the doctor කිව්වා මේක තමයි ඔයාගේ ප්‍රශ්නේ මේකද
Sure, we're very sure.
බෙහෙත්ද දුන්නේ I was like, yeah, එතන ලියලා තියෙනවානේ. Like, really?
I mean, no.
They were also
So
not
it-
sure.
now, for the next
Yeah.
5 minutes, both of us will try to look at each other's face. Make a මොකද්ද මේක P එකක්ද?
S එක මොක
No, look, I know we are repeating ourselves because we did this
Yes.
story before,
Yeah.
but we just don't get it why this happened.
But you know what happened? In the end, I got 1 month medicine and I was supposed to get 2 months medicine.
yeah,
it
well,
was
that's,
supposed to be 2 but you got
Yeah,
1
I
yeah,
know.
but that's the pharmacist's fault.
එක දෙක කියව ගන්න
Yeah.
I went to a pharmacist. I knew and got like the second one.
that's a
medicine.
different story but
Yeah, with the
still.
prescription, I got it refilled.
Yeah,
yeah.
No, but this handwriting business, it honestly, I mean, it's like look, seriously, I think there has to be some sort of clause that we can actually report these doctors.
But there's a
Right.
lot of reporting.
Huh?
To report the doctors.
Yes.
Every doctor I say that. No,
Oh my
people,
God,
no.
the insurance companies are going to have a ball of a time. Like they'll have to be playing on
Was it
screens.
you, Andy, that you told me that your mum decided to basically
Sue?
take basically decide to write the prescription down?
No,
okay.
not
Some-
me.
I
not me.
can't
I
remember.
think this someone maybe.
Somebody
Not me.
basically said that, and then the
Something
doctor
possible
was
remember.
about to write it. එක දෙන්න මට ඩොක්ටර් මට කියන්න මොකක්ද
Mama හරියට ලියන්න ලස්සනට.
මම ලියන්න මොකක්ද right
Can you
okay
spell that?
Spell
Is
it out.
that two E's, one
එක
R?
PXF ද?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, you have to get it.
and half the time the pharmacist always says sir මේක මේ brand එක නෑ
නෑ.
තව brand එකක් තියෙනවා
Yes.
පෙත්ත හරිද? මම සුව වෙයිද? සුව වුණොත් හරි. ඒක දැන්
Oh
ඕන
my
බ්‍රෑන්ඩ්
God.
එකක් කමක් නැහැ සුව වෙනවා නම්.
You know what? You know what I end
Honey.
up doing? So when I go and they say they don't have it, I go like, does Osusala have it? I'll
And
just
yeah,
go
yeah,
there
yeah,
and
yeah.
get it.
But more often than
Yes.
not, they actually do.
Yes.
and I think the
I
pharmacist
just hate the wait time over there.
I think the pharmacists also
book
really
and-
have a mandatory course in terms of knowing how to read
Yes.
Yeah.
the handwriting of doctors. No, but this is a serious issue. Doctors really have to address this because you're dealing with somebody's health.
Yeah.
And you're writing it down because trust me, even you can't read your own handwriting.
You will not be able to at one
Yeah,
point.
because there have been times when you take that prescription back to the doctor, you know,
yeah,
then he
yeah,
says, okay, you come back after 7 days, come back after 10 days. So
And
you
we
go
go.
back, right? Now remind me, what did I give you? Here, doctor, here's
Yes.
prescription. Right.
What was
Now,
this again?
Right.
what was the problem now? Right, he
Because
can't even read your
with
own
my
handwriting.
swirl here, it could be anything.
No, I just put a
Yeah.
smiley face there.
But that was that අර පොඩි කාලේ කාක්කා අඳින්නේ.
I was here.
So we are very
Massive
serious.
issues.
No, but
Seriously.
doctors, please, you got to cut this out. But I'm glad
Be
that
better.
the Sri Lankan Medical Council has issued guidelines that doctors must write clearly on prescriptions. It's very important. It cites safety concerns and pharmacist complaints. Well done, pharmacists. Right? We can't complain. At least you've actually complained.
And maybe the wait time at pharmacies will reduce after this.
Yeah, and disciplinary action possible for non-compliance. So,
That's a lot.
So when they say guidelines, do they tell you how to write the A and B and C?
yeah,
and
like
D?
how when you're small,
They have those
no,
little
you
books.
hold,
අර
you
rule
hold- you hold the hand and you write මෙහෙම තමයි ලියන්න ඕනේ. P I R I T උඩ කෑල්ල දාන්න O
okay.
N.
ටී එකට කැල්ල දාන්න.
නැත්නම් පිරිලොන් වෙනවනේ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so well done. Okay, that's good. So that's something that we need to basically make sure that we bring it up with the medical council just in case you come across a prescription that you can't read, the pharmacist can't read. Just post it up on social media and say, anybody can read this?
Anybody? I would like to have some medicine today. Anybody?
All right, next story. What do you have? Proposal to replace polythene bags with eco-friendly paper bags.
Yeah,
Now,
I
we spoke about this.
I spoke about this last time.
But I have I'm telling you people, we are not a country where everybody has their own transportation. Paper bag එකක් අරගෙන බස් එකේ යන්නකෝ බලන්න.
Hari, but
The
you can have
vegetables
like
also will get
reusable-
soaked
But you
through.
can have reusable cloth bags.
You
no?
can have that. That is
Yeah.
easy. Paper bags. Even some of the vegetables, if you go to a polar, some of the vegetables they sprinkle water,
Yeah.
right, to keep fresh. So
Yeah.
that also will ooze into the bag. Halfway through, the potato will be on the ground.
Yeah.
But you know,
So-
there's another reason people take polythene bags, right? For example, my parents, I've been trying to get them to use my Palmyra baskets for my shop.
Of course,
And
of
of
course.
course, and also like, you know, cloth, eco-friendly bags, right? I'm like, why, when you have all these reusable bags, why are you going to
Yeah.
the Keels, Cargills, Apico, wherever, and getting plastic bags? Kunu valta hai.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, we do it.
They buy it for the
We
kunu.
do it. Everybody does it.
Yeah.
Everybody does it. All those bags are being used for garbage.
For the
Yes.
kunu.
Right? And you have to understand, basically, you also you have, now just like the doctors with the handwriting,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
kunu man also insists the fact that we separate our
Yes,
kunu.
yes.
Right?
එයා ගන්නෙ නෑ.
ගන්නේ නෑ.
Oh.
මේ මාතේ මොකද්ද මාතේ කියලා දෙනවා.
එයාගේ
Yes.
පාට් එක බලන්න ඕනේ. මේ මොකද මේ බෝතලේ ආවා මේ පොලිතින් කැල්ලත් එක්ක.
Ah.
Okay, brother. Thanks, it's dirt.
Yes.
And he's like,
Yeah.
Mama, I know.
I know. What did he done?
So yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, the eco-friendly bags. See, the thing is this, right? We spoke about this before, right?
Yeah.
The problem is they land this rule saying 1st of November, no polythene bags.
How?
Da-di-da-di-da. Then people don't seem to understand. There's a lot of crap that comes behind, and
Yes.
they're looking at the crap now.
Yeah. And also, it's not something you can't say 1st of November. You have to phase it out,
You
right?
have to fit.
Because
Yeah,
so
yeah.
many businesses have invested in these polythene bags.
Of course.
They have
What do you do with the
bundles and bundles.
existing?
Exactly.
Yeah, politics.
So you have to like slowly phase it out.
And the
And-
thing is, they're charging 5 rupees a bag.
Yeah.
And 3 rupees a bag,
Mhm.
right? For people who will go to a supermarket
That's like
to buy,
nothing.
it's nothing. So they'll still buy the
Yeah.
bag.
Yeah.
But from now, I have been to the supermarket many times after these things come up. Every time I go up to the cashier, that's why I don't, oh shit, the bags.
Yeah, because you
Right?
forgot. Yeah.
Because you can't remember. You're like, oh, Hari, come on, there.
Come on, bag,
So my
come on.
husband and I have fought over this. Or so I'm like, I told you to put the bags in the car. No, not so bags are upstairs. How can I forget? So go up and get it. No, I'm too lazy to go up and get it.
That's the
We have had
thing.
fights over this.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Because he's okay to get the polythene bag. I'm like, no, I want to use the reusable bag.
Yeah.
I want to use the bag from my store.
Yeah.
Yes.
Even better.
We've had like Paula Prashna because of this issue.
With polythene
situation.
bags.
Yes.
My God.
Then I scold him for forgetting it. I'm like, 5 days of the week, I remind you to take the polythene. We do marketing on Friday nights. You know we do marketing on Friday nights. Why is the reusable bag not in the car?
5 days of the week, you're sleeping on the couch.
You'll
That's
be
it.
happy, Anne.
You'll be happy. Yeah, okay.
Let's know.
Yeah, so another week,
Oh,
another
dear.
plastic bag issue we're basically talking about. Again, boils down to the fact that this has not been thought through.
Yeah.
It's just, somebody has fanned somebody's ego out there, and they have just gone ahead with this.
Or someone's got a deal on environmentally friendly bags.
What is this? No, I mean, so now what I did was last time
Not a
when
great deal at that.
very bad deal.
Very bad deal.
Last time I basically went to the supermarket, they had just emptied certain stuff products, and there were boxes there. I said, "My boxes sticker that or the boxes sticker that." Yeah, petty that. So there are about three boxes basically. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take those boxes back to the supermarket.
Next time, come to Isle of Rata and get your marketing bags.
Yeah, marketing
There
bags
you go,
also.
there you go,
right.
there you go, there you go. So much better
Yeah.
looking than the box.
Yes.
Shameless promotion
In
here.
different colours also.
Anna, right.
Yeah. Palmyra from the lands of Manna.
Right.
Anna, there you
There
go.
you go.
One for your vegetable,
Yes.
one
One
for
for
your
the-
dairy,
Yes.
one for your frozen.
Buy about 5 and go.
Yeah, and you have bring 5 people to carry them also.
Gosh, yes. I mean, I used to take it to Glowmark. I have a picture of my dad in a sarong during
Right.
COVID-19.
Right.
When, those treeps and everything, when the vegetable carts and all used to come down the lane. With my Palmyra bag. I'm like, so nice. Sarong only doesn't look good. Can't post it on social media. And promote this. Yeah.
Next story, what do we have? Parliament panel calls for green paper bag alternative to silly bags. See, this is the thing, right? All these things should have been thought about before.
Great initiative.
What are you going to do? How are we going to sort this out?
Yeah.
Right?
SWOT analysis. SWOT.
SWOT.
Anna.
Slap
SWOT now.
analysis.
You do one now.
Do a slap analysis right now.
This SWOT or the other
Other
SWOT?
SWOT.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, so that's the story. Basically, even Parliament is sorting this out. The committee suggests that Ministry of Environment develop eco-friendly paper bag alternatives. Now, these things have to be set up before you come up with the law, right? I mean, this, like they say, the horse has now basically bolted. Now, you need to sort it out, right? Before the horse bolts, you need to make sure that everything is in place.
Find the horse now.
Find the horse. Find the horse. Bloody hell. Next story. What do we have? Tourist driving trishaws in Sri Lanka is illegal.
So this has been going on. Tourist
For a
riding
while,
tri-shows
yeah.
have been going on for a while now.
Now, this is according to the police. Now, there is a follow-up to this story where individuals have actually come forward and said that no, tourists can drive
Yeah.
in Sri Lanka
Okay.
according to regulations. If you basically on your AAA, right? If you have an international driving license, which we are part of, right? They can drive vehicles in Sri Lanka. Likewise, if you have an international driving license, you can drive anywhere in the world.
Yeah.
That's the whole idea of driving license. So, but the problem here, right, because there are a lot of footages are basically coming out now with lots of them driving trishaws, bikes, but obviously cops have come forward and said that they can't, it's illegal. Now, just a couple of weeks ago, I think we have that story also coming up today. Just a couple of weeks or just about a month ago, they increased the price of licenses for foreigners.
Okay.
Why increase the price of licenses for foreigners if it's illegal?
Yeah.
Then you don't need to know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
You should ban it or whatever. Just
So it's not now. Obviously, it's not. So this is another case, classic case of basically the horse bolting, right? So
Or the left hand not knowing what the right hand
for
is
sure,
doing.
right?
Yeah.
Now they have
Talk to
obviously
each
come
other.
and it's
Talk like
that's
us.
been-
Yes.
that is actually being sorted out. But I'm so glad. The thing is I love it when people are driving, foreigners are driving trishaws. They're going all over
Yeah.
because they are enjoying the country to the
And it's
max.
part of the experience,
Yes,
right?
yes.
So
yes.
a couple of months ago, I was getting an Uber and going somewhere, and I got this trishaw company owner, right? He had a few not trishaw company, he had a trishaw rental business, right?
Okay.
So he says sometimes he just gets into trishaw and goes around just to see what's happening and all, and be in touch with the community. And he says no, he rents it out to foreigners.
Right.
So he has $1 charge that he rents it out
Oh,
every day.
okay.
Yeah.
And everything. So he rents it out. And I'm like, that's great. Your trishaw looks good. It seems great. So like, I mean, that's another
Why
income for
not?
like these
Yeah.
people as well. So yeah.
Sure. And the thing is this, right? I mean, at the end of the day, they go around the country.
Yeah.
They go around the country, they experience the country, and they are not reliant on transportation, right? That's the most important thing, especially if you are, I mean, and the thing is that we've got lots of solo travelers coming down. They love to basically go around. They don't want to hang around and see where to go, what to do, because all they need is their phone. They need Google Maps. They need to know where they're going. They need a mode of transportation. And they basically go ahead and go and sort themselves out. But it's nice. I mean, I'm really happy that there are lots of opportunities for foreigners. But unfortunately, this also affects somebody else's livelihood, who is living, who basically based on it. But you got to understand this though, that the foreigners who come to rent trishaws are not going from point A to point B in Colombo.
No,
Yeah,
they're
going
not.
from-
They're going out, so they're
Yeah.
going out of Colombo. They're going to different destinations in Sri Lanka, right? There is no trishaw driver
Yeah,
who's
who's
going to come with a mata yang api yalata. No, mom gedara kiyala enna.
Not at all. Yeah.
So-
They'll be like, we'll drop you there, but mata return hai ka kenu ada.
Oh,
Yeah.
Anna,
That
right.
is the issue.
That-
I wanted to go to Vado the other day. They were like, return hai kak nahe, so sorry, miss.
Yeah.
That
like,
means,
Harry,
oh,
okay.
right. If you can't, so I'm right.
So
Never
we
mind.
have to pay for
So
you to
we'll
come
come
back.
back
on.
also.
So yeah,
Yeah.
no, it's good. I think we should keep basically pushing this, and it's the experience that Sri Lanka is actually, and this is also going up on social media.
And it's
right?
also it's a part of the experiential tourism of our country. They experience
Yeah.
a vital part of our country, which
Yeah.
is the tuk-tuk industry.
Exactly, and also experience vital parts of individuals, right? While you're driving a tuk-tuk, which is not the experience of this country.
I mean, which I think a lot of women in this country have already experienced.
Oh,
It's
really?
just,
On the
yes.
side of the road?
Yes, there was an Instagram page
What?
that was talking about the many, that called out the many men who showed their private parts to women. They would put up videos, they'd blur out the private part, of course, but they'd put up videos of women who experience this in buses, right? It was called Not Your Nangi. Not Your Nangi, right?
Not your Nangi.
Yes.
So it's a page, is it?
It was a page. It was shut down because of all the videos going up. The people were reporting the videos. I'm like, what are you reporting the videos for?
It happened to you. Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
it's like, it's a PSA. They wanted to name and shame people into doing this.
Right.
So they would talk, women would share their experiences,
true.
share their videos. All of that happened. So it happens regularly in Sri Lanka. It's just that the foreigner connect
This is
owner,
not-
I think then it's a big deal.
To this date,
else.
sometimes I kind of go, say, if I go to work out in the morning, sometimes 6:30 in the morning, ane haya matat whistle ganne epa. my track, my what do you call, jogging bottoms or whatever they are called are long.
Yes.
Nothing is sexy at 6:30 in the
Our
morning of
face is
Henry in
also
Balthazar.
Yes.
Face is like, why am I going to work out? Why did I eat that pizza last night?
Yeah.
Hey, Nangi. I'm like,
At least he called you Nangi. No?
baby, Nangi,
Nangi.
whatever. At one point, I'm
Yes.
like, Ane, Budu ai, hi, Kalai, what is wrong with you, child? Yannuka podda niga ganna.
time limit
I
for
know,
wants
and I'm
needs.
thinking, so if they, I mean, you go in a bus, you still, to this date, because I do go by bus to this date,
Mhm.
anything, the unwanted things have been felt up the leg. We
I
don't need to
hate
know
it.
that.
You know, I
I'm
hate
aware you have it.
You know, when they like brush against
Yes.
you, when you're sitting in the corner seat, and I'm like, I know the bus is not shaking this much.
So
for you
I have
to
a
be
fun
tapping.
story, right? So we had a school teacher many years ago. The girl was in my grade, and her mom was a teacher. So we used to all get into the infamous 164, goes as fast as a snail, which was good when you're in love, not so good when you're trying to get home, right? So so at that time it was the teacher in front, and then myself, and her daughter was behind me, right? So there was this somebody older gentleman. Was obviously knocking his fantastic
Like this
parcel.
one.
And like that, right?
But not the hand, huh?
At the end,
Body
the
part.
parcel. So she looked at him once, and she turned the face. Now, oldish man, no.
Yeah.
Thought must be not. She had a big mouth. Then, of course, he decided to raise it up and lay it on her shoulder.
What?
No.
All of us are behind her. I looked at the daughter. She's like, "Nah, wait for it." She looked at it once and she shut it off first.
Yeah.
Old man, no? Again, he decided to make a hari barai matu usang in the bed. Podi leg jekaka damu. Put it on again. She turned around and said, Mom, මේකට ගට්ටි කට් එකක් ගත්ත නෑනේ. ඒක බස්සනවද නැද්ද? And the daughter and I are like, my God. I'm like, you go, girl. And then that man, and then obviously she was quite loud. That lady was quite loud. Lovely teacher. And then, of course, the conductor heard, me munukaret then all that, and he just pushed. I mean, that man probably in a couple of years will conk, man. I get it. I just at one point.
Were you sympathizing?
I don't, it mixed emotions. I was saying, uncle.
This is
why
the
now?
last few days. I want you to enjoy, but I also don't want you to enjoy.
Live well, Vilu. Underpants, what's wrong with you?
So
It was hilarious.
That her reply was excellent.
Yeah.
But I have a story that happened to my friends actually when we were in school, right? So they were going for business, commerce tuition, economics tuition class, right? We had this teacher that they'd go for economics tuition in. This was back in 2006, 2007. So they're walking down the lane to go to a house. Then they see this guy in the corner and they thought, okay, like, you know, maybe
Normal
he's just,
things.
normal
Yes,
things, you know, whatever. So they're going, and then this guy goes like, excuse me. And then after they're children, right? They turn, whips it out. Right?
Wow.
They were traumatized. They ran to like the tuition teacher's house. They went in, they told her what happened. She came out with a stick, like the whole shebang. Guy is no longer there, but like ready to like raise hell. To
But I
raise
have
all
a
hell,
small
but
thing
yeah.
now, guys. When you whip it out,
Yes.
it's not sexy.
not
Kara,
attractive.
make a pare karama not sexy. You are not 50 Shades of Grey here to whip things out. Whip it out in private areas, private places. We will think it's fantastic. But make a pare zoro wage.
Please don't, not even like zero pain sometimes.
Hari. Sorry. So, take it from us, ladies. Nobody's impressed, dear.
And
Please.
no one wants to see it. When women want to see it, we will ask.
We will request.
you,
We will put a text.
If we don't want to
We'll
see
text
it,
you.
do not share. Because I'll tell you what happens. We also share it with everyone. And
Yes.
then it's made fun of. And then it's posted on social media. And then it's made fun of also. Because at that time, they don't blur out your names when they post those screenshots. They just put it out. Yes, exactly.
So, that's a small tip for you, young and older gentlemen. Please.
No,
Don't do it.
So very mean. It's a small tip.
Very tiny tip.
So great. You ain't Christian Grey. Remember that. Google him.
All right.
Moving on.
Swiftly moving on.
Or
Drug prevention committees to be established in all schools
Good.
and universities.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Very good.
I think that's a really good move, and I am also again very happy with the amount of drugs that have been actually, captured on a daily basis.
Very
I
happy about the drugs.
was
Yes.
like, oh, Shaq.
My goodness, Shaq.
I'm very happy about the drugs that are arriving here.
Yeah. Me and Sanori like, wait, what?
That pause was at an awkward moment.
Like it's sus, huh?
Yeah. Who's pulling up here?
But on a daily basis,
That's good.
But a friend of mine actually, we were talking about this because they're not sort of capturing like 1 kilo or 2 kilos. You're looking
Bulk.
at 200 kilos.
Like 30 kilo.
Right? But
Yeah.
that is a clear indication that it is not meant for Sri Lanka. It is actually meant to transit from Sri Lanka
Anywhere transit
to a
hub.
bigger destination,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So, but it's great. The only thing I would like to know is all these confiscated drugs, it should be burnt in public. So everyone knows it goes up in flames.
Yeah,
Just
but
go
you're
and
going to
smell
have a you're gonna have a high situation. You burn it in public, the fumes go to the air. Everyone's high.
That's
Everyone,
Yeah.
they're all happy.
Yeah.
We're going to see the public burning.
but-
Serious
No,
situation.
we're not turning a sight. That's a one large bonfire.
Yeah, very serious situations. It's really bad for our
Must
country.
witness this.
Now let's take a long inhale.
Now inhale,
Exhale.
let's do a yoga session here and have the bonfire.
Let's have a quick nap or so while we are having
Get some munchies.
Yes.
Whole thing.
Hane bargini also.
Anyway,
God.
good move. Good
Yeah,
move.
but good one, good
And the thing is, we have to ensure the fact that it's you don't infiltrate into schools and universities. And I mean, look, at the end of the day, kids, if you're watching this, I don't know why you're watching it, but if you're watching it, most important thing you need to understand is the fact that this is something that you should never, ever get into.
Yeah.
Right? You should just walk away. I know there's peer pressure sometimes, friends who will indicate that, hey, try it once, nothing's going to happen if you try it once. No, just say no, because this is going to destroy your life.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's true.
So bottom line is to just make sure that you try and stay away from this as much as possible. Each and every one of you out there, you've got a special talent that you can actually nurture. You've got your entire, world ahead of you. This is not something that you need to get involved in.
Yeah.
Stay away as far as possible. Help friends if unfortunately they're part of it to get out of it, but just don't even think about attempting it, because it will destroy your life the way that you will never ever know.
And you may
That's
not
how
be
bad.
popular in the short run, but trust me, you are clearly a winner in the long run.
Oh yeah.
So-
Oh yeah.
Just be very careful.
And it's very important, and I'm so also very happy that there is actually a nationwide circular which is being issued, which is going to be creating this anti-drug committees in
That's
education
good.
Very good.
institutions. I'm so happy that the government is actually really pushing forward with
Yeah.
this, which is very important, very, very important. So please, just at this, we when we were kids, we obviously had this slogan, say no to drugs.
Yeah.
We just read it and moved on.
Yeah, yeah.
But now we understand why they actually made that possibility and why they made those slogans. And I'm sure kids out there really don't get it still, because unfortunately, it's easily available compared to how it was in our days.
Exactly. I'm so surprised sometimes at how easily available it is, and then I realized how tame we were when we were children.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
We were so tame.
It just takes a call now. That's
Yeah.
it. Huh?
yeah,
The
know.
fellow is there in like 10 minutes.
yeah. I know.
Really?
It's as simple as that.
It's like a Uber Eats order, pick me
I
food
mean,
order.
not,
yeah.
but we call up the guy and I've seen
Wow.
people doing it, and I'm like, my
No.
goodness, you can't take away again.
Yeah, please,
As fast
please.
as that, so don't.
Try and stay away, or just stay. Don't try, just stay away.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
Just
stay
stay
away. This is not going to help you in
Not
any
worth
way
it.
at
Not
all.
worth it.
Next story on the show. What do we have? Government approves night duty for women in hotels. I say, what about you ladies? What do you think about that?
Good money. Was it banned? I did not know.
I didn't know it was
didn't
banned.
So you can't, I mean, according to the Shop and Office Act, you can't work, females cannot work after 9 p.m.
I don't think conglomerates know this, okay? Because I used to work till 11 o'clock in the night.
But was there another female there?
Yeah.
No.
Exactly.
But sometimes you're the solo female.
Yeah, well, that's...
It depends. Either way, I was
No, I
not
suppose,
aware.
again, it depends on the nature of the job also.
Yes.
But
So it's for hotels, right?
no,
This
yes,
is
so
the news-
Cabinet's actually approved a proposal allowing women 18 and above to work in hotels and restaurants past 6 p.m. and before 6 a.m.
All right, okay.
I feel like hotels and restaurants anyways had women working, right?
No, I
I
think they're
thought,
done by about 9, 10 o'clock
really?
or whatever.
Lovely.
Yeah.
That actually it never clicked me.
No,
Honestly,
yeah,
yeah.
honestly, I mean, if you walk into a hotel, unless it's like a very important night, like for example, 31st night or whatever,
Yeah.
if you walk into a hotel, you will always see it'll be a male person at the reception, right?
I never realized or
Yeah.
noticed it.
Yeah, so it's actually obviously it's aimed at meeting the hospitality sector, and also at the same time making sure that the women are protected,
Yeah.
which is the most important thing, and that is. I mean, the Shop and Office Act has always been there where women cannot actually work after a certain time period. I'm not too sure what time
Yeah,
it is.
I
I think it's 9 or 10 o'clock in the night.
I think 9.
9 o'clock, yeah. But you can if there is another female present.
Right.
You can if there is another female present.
That clause is in
I
like
feel-
tiny print.
Yes, I feel like I have worked plenty
Yeah.
of time and there was just like me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just
Yes.
me and one light.
Yes.
Me and one.
And an abandoned
Yeah,
building. That is very scary in the night.
Yeah.
But honestly though, but this is actually this is actually empowerment or is this sort of open up a new safety
Equality?
minefield for women?
I
don't
think
know.
in a way you can see it as empowerment because a lot of the times a lot of people don't employ women in such industries or in such job roles saying like, oh yeah, but you can't work late, you can't travel this way and all of that. So it restricts the job opportunities for a woman. So
Right.
this at least opens it up. But then the second phase of it is families, because a lot of our culture, you still have parents wanting women to be home early,
Yeah.
right? Not work late, right? All of that. So you have that half to deal with, but this half is at least it's sorted. At least women don't have to fight to get these jobs or have to say like, no, I can work late.
Right.
I can travel the distance. I can do that. So yeah.
That's good. So it's I mean again, great move as far as the country is concerned. Great move from the government to allow the ladies to actually work after past 6 p.m. and before 6 a.m. So that's the story there for you. Next one, what do we have? Mobile users levied 20.3% tax on data and 38% on voice calls, according to TRC.
That's all of us.
Right?
All, everyone.
Yeah, now this is another good story, okay?
Yeah.
Mobile data usage incurs 20.3% effective tax. Voice calls are taxed at 38.4%. No single figure can explain how much a 100 rupee top up is actually usable. It depends on the user's habit, according to the Committee on Public Finance meeting. So basically, if your top up is getting taxed harder, right, which is what is happening, you are topping up your this thing for 100 rupees,
Okay.
right? Nobody knows how much you can actually use in that 100
But they
rupees.
actually use your full 100 or not.
No, you'll never use your
Yeah,
full
yeah,
100
yeah.
because to scroll, you're being taxed 20.3%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to scroll,
How do you say voice call like na?
right?
38%.
38%.
38%. I mean,
My goodness, call someone. We'll write a letter.
Letter. Email.
Email. And then data. Write a letter. It will go on at some point. Today, Shaq, sorry, I will not be at the show. 2 weeks later,
You
you'll get it. Andy didn't come that day, no? But don't call and ask me where I am.
Get a picture, Andy. Get a picture. So 100 rupees, actually, nobody actually knows how much 100 rupees sort of...
But it actually goes
But
off very
this
fast.
applies for prepaid, right? Not for postpaid.
No,
tax
but
is tax.
for both, no?
I mean, in general, if you're talking about, if you're basically saying, if you top up 100 rupees,
Yeah.
they're just giving that as an example, just to indicate this is if you top up 100 rupees, these are the tax components.
So then-
In that 100 rupees, how much is you can actually use? Nobody knows.
But that is actually true, right? So my mom has a prepaid, not postpaid.
Yeah.
So I can't top it up normally by 500
Yeah.
bucks to top it. But that 500
Goes by like
just
that.
like that.
Yeah.
Because a postpaid, you buy
Yeah.
a package, you buy a data package. So ideally, you get like 10 GBs or 50 GBs or however many GBs you want, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
this tax should not affect
But
like
have
the
you- have you-
package, does
when was the
it?
last time you actually saw your mobile bill?
I don't know. I added on right before this started. I was like, oh, I only have 100 MB left. Add on.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
right.
Yes.
But if you go see your mobile bill at
Actually,
the
which
end,
I've never, ever.
ever.
Taken the longest time.
I
Yeah.
know.
you
I used to-
you just that's the problem, right? You just pay
Yeah.
the amount it tells you to pay.
You don't
you
know how
don't
much
check-
goes for rental, how much goes for levies
Actually, you
and
don't.
surcharges.
Yeah.
You don't. I used to do it back when I was working in accounts because then the directors want. Why is this person beyond their limit?
No,
Then have to
but
get
think
the
about it, right?
details.
Now, but
No, but
think about
yeah.
it. For most of our calls, irrespective of what network we're on, calls are free.
Yeah.
Yes.
Calls are free, right? And also the fact that lots of people obviously are utilizing calls on data with WhatsApp
Yeah.
calls or something like that, which I absolutely hate, right? I just can't get it.
The
I just
connection is bad.
don't understand.
I like it if the connection's good, but
Yeah, no,
connection's
I
bad.
think one of the reasons that people call actually on WhatsApp is the fact that they can see, the person who's calling. The profile picture comes up, when they're calling.
Otherwise,
Oh,
I mean,
really?
Otherwise, you don't know.
I
Sometimes
almost like normal calls.
I like normal.
Yeah,
normal
yeah.
calls.
Right. So again, when you actually look at your bill, right, your voice calls are free, right?
Yeah.
But when you go down to see exactly in terms of your taxes and all that stuff,
Which is your
that
big
is
chunk.
what you're paying for.
Yeah. And that makes for the biggest chunk of your bill.
Exactly.
Your rental, your taxes, rental if you're postpaid, and your taxes and all of that. Yeah.
And but you can't really say anything about it. You just basically move on.
Because we need communication devices and we need like SIMs and everything.
Sins.
SIMs.
We need some sins.
SIM. S-I-M.
Sanori, we need sins. Really?
We need sinners also. So
Yeah.
that good people
Did
like
you
me
look at
can
the left
shine.
and the right of you?
I don't know who I'm listening to. Sometimes I just listen to like both at the same time. Really confused.
Are we done?
We're done?
We're done.
Oh,
okay.
nice.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Where's that story about printing driver's license? That didn't pop up?
No. I
No?
also saw.
Really?
Oh,
Okay, so now Hamad went to get his driver's license.
Very good, very
Uh-huh.
good.
Last
I
week.
see.
Yeah, last week.
Huh?
And up to now he's actually riding his bike. Huh? Yeah, so this,
Again?
up to now he's
nothing.
riding based on a piece of paper.
Kole temunot.
Yeah.
Which is hanging by the cellotape.
Yeah. which
Hanging
is-
by a
Why
cellotape.
is it by so you tear it?
No, because he obviously hasn't got the card.
Oh, okay.
Right, and he has to go every year
Mm.
to get it renewed. Now the whole process of getting renewed is going up to the gate, giving it to them, and they'll put a chop on it for the next year.
That is the
Renewal.
renewal.
That's renewal.
How long have you had this piece of paper?
Huh?
1 year you've had this piece of paper.
How very effective is that? They can't chop it.
Yeah. So now, Hamad, this one's for you. Printing of driver's license has actually started. Right?
Get your
A
license.
backlog of 350,000 licenses.
Backlog.
due.
You ain't getting it this year. Keep.
Right?
That paper will be there next year.
Yeah.
No,
Ah,
but,
yeah,
but the
the-
thing is,
ooh.
but
Can't say that about this
production
government.
has started and they're targeting 6,000 licenses per day.
Okay.
I took
6,000,
the
yeah, yeah,
backlog.
What is, I need to use
Yeah,
calculator now.
Use it. How much?
6,000 licenses per day.
Wait,
many
what
days?
is the backlog?
350. 350,000.
350,000 licenses.
Divide by 6,000.
300 divided by 6,000.
How many days?
58 days. 58.3. 59 days.
58 working days, no?
Yeah.
Ah.
Oh, yeah.
Ah.
The Christmas holidays coming up.
That's
New
about,
Again,
that's about 5 months.
Yeah.
4 or 5 months. Working
No,
days.
about, yeah.
Weekends.
Yeah, now we're getting into Christmas.
Yeah.
Right, then we'll have
I'm
Aundu.
thinking it towards
Yes.
end of next year is what I'm
New
thinking.
Year's. Then we have Thai
Yeah, but by that time,
Pongal.
the backlog
Then
report.
we have.
Oh, accumulated?
Accumulated backlog. Yeah.
So basically, we're never clearing this backlog.
anyways, that's
You hold on to your kole.
I think everybody's actually
Like,
holding on
what
to
do you
it.
call, what is that thing? they do
Laminate.
with- Yes, laminate.
Can't I see
You can't
it?
laminate?
Yeah, because how big is the piece of paper?
A4.
Sure.
A4 size.
That's the paper.
Yeah, but you can't laminate that, no, because
Ah.
once you laminate it, where are you can't see
See
in the back.
exactly.
Yes.
See it on the helmet.
Show us your actual paper.
Anyway, that's the story, ladies and gentlemen, right here on GNSL. Thank you so much, guys, for being a part of the show. it's time for us to obviously move into our game night, and we're going to basically get into that. As you know, Chris is not here. Sanori is basically be sitting in for Chris,
Yes.
while he enjoys his belly dancing. While he enjoys his belly dancing. The dancing of
Yes.
the bellies in Oman. Time for us to move into game night. We'll be back right after this. All right, time for us to basically get into game night on the show. And as always, throwing out those words. Clearly, everyone knows the password and everyone knows how the game actually works.
The clue giver.
Yes.
The clue giver. Every time this word, there you go. Okay, so this word, this is a word race where each of y'all will guess the password for 1 point. The role of the clue giver or the caregiver passes after 4 passwords. Okay,
The role of the clue giver.
yeah,
So if I say four passes or 4 clues,
4
For
passwords.
clues?
4 clues.
Okay.
Yeah.
and then y'all don't get it on 4 clues,
Too
it
bad.
passes on.
Yeah.
Passes
yeah,
on.
yeah.
That is a new rule.
Is that
But,
new? Is that a new rule? Is that new?
Is it because I'm here? You all made a new rule?
No,
yeah,
no,
that
no,
is making
no.
it difficult
Yeah,
for
I
you.
know.
See this?
We also weren't we
we
were aware of this.
Yeah, this is a new rule. Every day is a new day
Yeah.
at Gnsl.
Okay.
You did, you go.
All right, very simple. So obviously, I have the password. Each of us actually have our own set of passwords. We give a clue, a one-word clue of the
A
password.
one-word clue.
A
Yeah,
one-word
yeah.
clue, right? Which is very difficult for Christian to understand what a one-word clue is.
That I can understand.
Because he usually dang mehim make a tamai dang yeah.
Yeah.
So we will basically get into a one-word clue. And
Okay,
let's see. Here we go.
let's do this.
Yes, who's starting?
I'm starting. I'm
Yes,
starting. Yes,
yeah,
okay, I'm starting.
yeah.
All
Okay,
right.
okay.
Round 1. Here we
Okay,
go.
okay.
Round 1.
Can we copy? Okay.
Huh?
you
Yeah. No, bad.
Okay.
can't see also from
Round
here.
1. Okay,
Yeah.
let me just say. Okay, here is the clue.
Hmm.
Arrow.
Oliver
Bow.
Queen.
No.
Bow and arrow.
Yeah. Bow and arrow.
Archery.
No.
Archery. Close?
Close.
Archery, boy, not Olympic sport.
No.
That's a long word.
It's just one word. It's
I-
just one word.
Giving us more clues.
What is that board called? Dashboard, no? Dartboard.
Dart.
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 No, no.
Ah.
Now you are moving away.
Sorry. Arrow. Okay.
Aren't you
Arrow.
supposed to give us more clues?
No, something.
The feather on the arrow?
No.
Right.
No.
Right. I know what it's called.
Arrow.
One more. One
No,
more clue.
it's one word, and it is. I mean, I can't. Give
Sounds
you,
like-
I can't give more than like a one.
You're using more words now
I
to
know. I
describe
can't
this.
because you say more clues,
You are
right?
Christian now.
So wait, arrow. Okay.
Arrow.
Bow.
Okay.
uh,
Here's the other one. Okay. Shoot.
Shoot. Bow.
String.
No. Arrow shoot. Bullseye. Eye?
Is what?
Eye.
Bullseye is.
A point. I don't know.
No.
Red.
No.
Target.
Yes.
Arrow.
I feel like this should be
Arrow.
a great thing.
Yeah, I know. Arrow.
Arrow. What else it could be? It's
So
like
tiring.
I mean, it's a easy. I can't say homicide. Right? I can't say murder.
You could have referred to that episode where I said balla shoot karanga. Would have been better.
Yeah, I think
Okay,
I
okay,
get
me.
0.5 because I said bullseye and then you got the target.
Ah,
So is
okay.
do I go through all? Do I go through all?
Yes, you go
I
through all. Yeah,
all. Okay, I go
forgot.
through all.
Yeah, right.
Okay. I can't come up with a one word for this.
Right.
Right. Let's be a
Mhm.
two
Two
word
word.
clue.
Okay.
Two
Okay.
word clue.
Okay.
Small dog.
Poodle.
Pomeranian.
No.
Poodle.
No.
Chihuahua.
Starts with the same letter there.
Small
Of
dog.
what you-
Shih Tzu. Shih Tzu.
No, ek S ne डालें. Oh.
No.
Small dog.
Small
S-
dog.
He said starts with the same
Chihuahua,
word.
C.
No, not what you said before. Before that.
Shih Tzu.
Poodle.
Yeah, same letter.
Pomeranian.
No.
Popsicle.
Oh, Pomeranian what?
P.
Ain't no dog called a popsicle.
Puppy.
No.
Pup. Pup. Pup.
No. Huh?
Pup.
No.
Paw? I don't know.
No. But you're very close. You're very
Pup.
close.
Pup.
Very
paw.
close.
Poodle.
No.
No, you said move. You said
Ah,
put it so
good,
many
good,
times.
pup.
Yeah.
Puppies.
No. Okay, it's a 3-letter word.
Pop. Paw.
No.
Uh,
Small dog, 3-letter word.
Small dog, 3-letter word.
Yeah.
Lab.
One. Google, what is the small?
I see googling. Pup. Okay, so not a pup, but close.
Close. Very close. Very close.
Dog.
Huh? No.
Three-letter dog. No.
Starts with a P.
Ah.
3-letter word. Small dog.
Give us a second clue. Second clue.
What do you?
Yes.
I gave you 3 clues.
So you can give 4 clues.
Okay, wait. Look.
that's-
Pup, puppy, pup. 3 words, not pup.
I was so close, Andy.
Pot. Oh.
Here's the fourth.
Paw.
clue. No,
Hi.
here's the fourth clue.
Ah.
Here's the fourth clue.
Ah.
Right? Drop a letter and replace it.
Ah, pop.
Pug.
Okay.
Oh my God. I said small dog. Dog.
Ugly.
Yeah, Anna.
Come on.
Yeah, but then
there are lots of ugly
ugly
dogs out
dog.
there.
No. How dare you?
They're adorable ugly dogs.
Yeah, no,
Okay,
but
third
yeah.
one.
Okay.
This is something you have to get. This is very easy.
Okay.
Right? Magic.
Magician, abracadabra.
Yes.
Ah.
right.
I mean, yeah, that
Oh
was.
my God! Finally, I
That
get
is something.
Uh,
The next one would have been that one for me. Yeah.
Okay, now this one is just a bit.
Toughy.
No, it's not that. It's just, I'm not too sure about this.
Oh dear. The
Okay,
tassel all over again. Okay.
It's
Okay.
fairy tale.
Okay.
I'll give you 4 clues.
What is
Fairy.
a fairy tale?
tale.
Villain, Snow White.
Yeah.
7 Dwarfs.
No.
Snow
Evil
White,
Queen?
Cinderella.
It's
Cinderella.
Wait.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Cinderella.
Rapunzel.
No.
Am I along the?
Yes, you're there. You're there.
Okay,
Beauty and
no.
the Beast.
No.
Snow White, Cinderella.
One word.
Sleeping Beauty.
Huh?
Frozen.
No.
Moana?
Rapunzel.
No.
Rapunzel.
You're getting there. It's one word.
Raya and the Last Dragon.
No.
The one word.
No.
Rapunzel.
It's a
Cinderella.
fairy tale.
Okay.
It's a female.
Of course.
It's a one word.
Okay.
And
Brave.
no.
No. So Rapunzel, Cinderella, Snow
Snow
White
White.
is 2. Beauty and the Beast.
Beast.
Okay.
One word.
Frozen
Elsa?
is not there. No, Frozen is
No,
not in.
no, that Frozen is not the princess's name. No?
Part of the
Uh-uh.
of the name
Ah.
is a very, very precious element.
Goldilocks.
Yes.
She's not a princess.
I was a princess. No, I was a princess. I said female.
She's
Oh
a
my
princess.
God, it's a
You said fairy tale. Why did you say princess?
I didn't say that.
Yes, I was thinking of princesses.
I didn't even know if she was a princess. I didn't even know this.
She's not. She's a regular person. She's a
She's not a
thief
person.
who went into
Yes,
someone's
yes,
house.
yes.
All
She's
right.
a home invader.
Okay, so
Okay,
what-
okay.
what's the score like? Who's got what?
2-2.
Try, 2-2.
2-2.
2-2.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Next one.
All right,
Who's-
me.
All right.
All right, okay.
I'm ready for this.
All right.
Ande.
Okay, so first clue. Monster.
Monsters Inc. No.
No. A name of a monster. Monster.
Ah, Yeti. Bigfoot.
Hulk.
No, monster is not Hulk, no. That's not a
Yeti,
monster.
Bigfoot. Loch Ness Monster.
Halloween, Nikata.
Frankenstein.
Hey!
Which one? That one. Frankenstein.
What is it?
Frankenstein.
Frankenstein.
Okay, next one. Can't be given. It's very simple. Type of fruit pie.
Apple.
Yeah, might as well.
Okay,
I could find a
got it.
better way of doing that.
That is more than one word.
Come on. How to do apple from a tree? How to do? You'll be here
I've done
forever.
like Eve.
You just said Adam.
Adam.
Apu, can't.
Adam.
Snow White.
Adam.
Then tika kamaru put in. Okay, next one.
All right, next one.
Shoes.
Shoes. That's it.
Louis Vuitton. Is it a brand name?
Yes.
Gucci. Louis Vuitton.
Okay.
Charles and Keith.
Jimmy Choo.
No. No.
Miu Miu?
No.
Are we on this right
No,
track?
hurry. It's a brand. It's a
Bata?
brand.
Aldo.
No.
Nike.
No.
Reebok.
No.
Adidas.
Go high in the ladder. Go
Hi.
high in the ladder.
Safans.
Not snakes and ladder. Go high in the ladder.
Wait. Louis Vuitton higher than Louis Vuitton.
No, a little bit below. But
Charles and Keith.
Louis Vuitton ke Charles and Keith not.
Chanel.
No.
No, type of
No.
shoe.
Okay.
Type of shoes.
Usually it's like a there's
Steve
one.
Madden?
There's one
Birkenstock?
particular. No, put it. Shoe. Put it. There's one. There is. There's a movie also after
I
it.
know.
Prada.
Okay.
All right, last one. Okay. A school.
Elsie.
Stafford. That was more towards. I was stuck here. LC. Yes, that's the one. Okay. Okay. A magic school.
Oh, Hogwarts.
Hogwarts.
I couldn't.
I
finish
said
it.
it
Hurry. Okay. Done.
right,
Yay.
Okay.
Shaq won. The rest of it is for.
I got one.
Best buddy. He got Prada.
I know. I was
I
like,
know.
I know it. The name is not
Yeah.
coming.
Okay.
Not bad.
Okay.
Shaq's buying for his wife, no? So he
Ekata,
knows all
ekata,
of it.
ekata.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
saw the number of brand names that came out of his mouth.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
Not you at all.
Ein's like shopping expensive.
And Best buddy Louis Vuitton and then Charles and Keith.
And Sapan.
Jimmy is the biggest problem
Yeah.
in life.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They're beautiful, no?
Yeah, sure, they
No,
are.
actually,
They are very beautiful.
No game.
Mhm, They're more pain.
Yes.
There's more pain.
All right.
Just buy it to your bank account.
Next one.
Okay.
No need a bank account.
Sanori.
Siblings,
Sister, brother.
horror,
My God.
movie.
Horror.
Siblings, horror, movie.
Yes.
Right, movies. Things I don't know.
Siblings, horror.
Children.
Wait, it's the name of the movie?
No.
No, it's not.
No.
Okay.
They're in the movie.
They're in the movie.
Yeah.
Okay. Hansel and Gretel?
No.
Or
Horror,
sorry-
ma'am?
No, horror only that is,
Ah,
actually.
yeah. The witch
Yes,
eats
yes,
them, no?
yes.
Siblings, horror,
Yeah.
movie, children.
It?
No.
It? No, not
no.
it.
Emily?
No.
It? No.
It is.
Oh.
Siblings,
Horror
horror,
movie.
movie, children.
Sweet very high wage nevene.
Oh, I should have just said the. Should I have said the name of the movie?
No.
Okay.
Okay. So they are in the movie, no?
They're
Yeah.
movie.
A famous movie,
famous.
famous characters. The thing is, even I didn't know this was their names until I got sent the
Edangi
word.
thing.
So I had to Google over there. But it's a famous movie. Famous actors in the movie also.
Right. But you
From
want the
Shaq's
names of the
young youthful
So
days,
you
yeah.
want the names of the children.
Yes.
Names of the children.
That's a
That's
tough
a problem.
Part.
That's
a
the thing.
problem.
Gosh.
I also didn't know the names. Most
Most what?
gruesome, scary movie. Most gruesome, scary. There's an axe also in the movie.
Saw.
No. Saw is a saw, man? Not an axe.
The house on something street. Elm Street.
No, not that one.
No.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
No.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
I know what you did last summer.
No.
But you want the name of the person,
No, the person in the movie, no?
Yeah.
Oh, Lucifer?
No. Think of scary siblings in a movie.
That's
Like children.
That's probably
So
every,
But it's
that's every burger household. Please. So that could be anybody really, and they're probably related to
Your
me.
cousins also.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. No, but think of like a movie that had scary children who were siblings. Because children are scary in horror movies.
Children are scary in life.
You say this
Mekai,
after 3
I'm
children.
going to
They
not.
are. They're still scary.
I'll tell you what. You go for it. You tell us.
What is
Because
it?
this
What
another
is
is
it?
coming.
I don't think
Come.
we can.
One more clue.
What's his name? Nick. A tricycle.
Wow. I just saw it in a golf face also, tricycle.
No.
The nun? No, there are no children. No.
Think of like a child going on the tricycle and they meet some horror people in the way.
No, I'm sorry. Give up.
I don't
The
know.
Shining. The Shining is a movie. Grady Twins is the name of the two.
No, I would have
girls.
never got it. I would have never got
Even
it.
I didn't get it.
Oh my goodness
Yes,
gracious
it.
me.
Yes.
Wouldn't have got it. Wouldn't have
Oh,
got
it
it.
would have, the whole show would have been just
Yeah.
me and Shaq guessing. Okay,
Very
next
crazy.
one.
It's okay. Even I had to Google who Grady Twins were.
Okay.
All right. Next one should be easy. It's part of our childhood. Teddies. Cartoon.
Care Bear.
Yes.
Yay.
Oh, wow.
Teddy cartoon.
Yeah.
Baby cartoon. Okay.
All right.
All right. Okay.
This one is it's a game,
Uh-huh.
a movie,
Jumanji.
and carpets.
Aladdin?
No. Oh shoot.
What?
Did I get it wrong?
Sorry,
No, there are carpets in this place. It's a location. Yeah.
Egypt.
No, but that
Aladdin.
area. No.
Egypt.
Mummy.
Yes, that area.
Persian carpets.
Yes.
Really? Oh, my God.
Persia.
Persia.
I was like, it's a game and a movie. Prince of Persia. Sorry, Prince of Persia. I was thinking Prince of Persia.
It's a yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember Prince of Persia.
Yeah.
I never played Prince of Persia.
Yeah.
It's a game. Isn't
It's
it
a game,
movie?
yeah. It's a game. Prince of Persia is a game where you go and rescue the
Jake
princess.
Gyllenhaal එක්කරේ නැද්ද මොකක් කරේ
I think
මේකක?
so. I
How's
think
it?
that's him.
Jake
Jake Gyllenhaal?
That boy next
He
door.
was the Prince of Persia, right? Jake
I
Gyllenhaal?
remember his
Yeah.
his six pack නිකන්
Yes.
අන්න right.
We really like Prince
We
of Persia.
really like it.
For different reasons than you. yes. Okay,
Last one, last
final
one.
one. This is wait once again.
Okay.
Okay, Kardashian.
Kim.
No.
Chloe.
No.
Chloe's mother.
Kendall. Bruce.
Jenna.
Yes.
My God, I'm surprised I got that all.
I Here you are, sir. ඔයා මේ? Yeah.
I got the Kardashians.
I know.
And I can get a horror movie.
Jenna and
Yeah.
Oh my
Here
God.
Shaq.
Terrible,
Jenna and Prada.
Terrible.
Watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians,
Oh
no?
gosh, keeping up with them, all right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's our game night, and that is a wrap as far as the show is
But
concerned.
wasn't the loser supposed to stand on his head, Shaq?
No, we're just kidding.
No.
That was there's a full-on fun there, full-on fun. Thanks, guys, for being a part of the show. Thank you so much for all your wonderful follows and, of course, all those great comments. Keep following us on GNSL on PodHub on Instagram. We're also on TikTok. And, of course, it's nice to see that our YouTube page is slowly but surely climbing up. And it is going places.
Sure.
We wish it can go places faster, but it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's
It'll
fine.
get there.
I will for sure.
Slow but steady. We always get in there at
Oh
some
yeah,
point.
that's fine. Thank you so much, guys, for being a part of the show. Next week we have something really exciting that we're actually going to launch on GNSL. We're basically going to be just about 4 weeks away from Christmas next week, and we're going to be launching something really cool. Something that I don't think anybody's actually done this in Sri Lanka before. I don't think so. It's going to be really exciting. It's going to be the first time for us, and we'll give you all the details on the show next week. Till then, have yourself a wonderful weekend and good night, Sri Lanka.